Look, I remember to do it twice this time. My name is Alec Hudwood. Dude, their full names are so weird. This guy's name is Joseph. Is that like a reference to one of his grandparents? You know what I mean? Because like Ver is like he's like the third Wheeler in Hot Wheels history. You know what I mean, dude? Because there was Jack Wheeler in some ancient cartoon, and then there was like Major Wheeler, whatever his name is. Or was Jack Wheeler the name of Major Wheeler? I don't know. There was some Wheeler before Vert's dad, and then there was like maybe a gap, one generation gap, and then Vert's dad appeared, and he was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then Vert appeared, and he's like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then that was the end of that. But then Battle Force 5 was like, "Look, it's Vert Wheeler." And it's like, not. it's like Vert's knockoff brother. Vert's knockoff clone for Battle Force 5, and he was there with the blue guys and the purple guy whose car was also named Reverb for some reason. Like, what the crunch is going on here, H-Wheels? And then there was a black girl who like shared a voice actor with Galorum, and that was it. Battle Force 5, they tried to reference accelerators by including Old Smokey in 2 scenes total. But like, that was cool that they tried. I mean, because it was like the same animators or something, I don't know. But like, man, they're just going out to accelerators, huh? Battle Force 5 was alright. It was funny. I like the leader of the Vandals, and Zemric was the best part of Battle Force 5. And then it was like, oh yes, everything's all good. And then like Krytus, the red guy, is like, I'm like mad and angry. The knockoff accelerator red guy came along. I'm like, dude, seriously? Who is this guy? Crying out loud, that guy sucked. But at least we got the rock guy on the giant bike who brings balance into the multiverse. What is that guy's raucous? I don't know. Oh, that guy's so cool, dude. I have to restore balance to the universe. Keep in mind, I may go against you someday, and he never does. Are there any jumps on this track? I just realized. So you do this entire track without even using your nitrox with the crunch? W the C is this track. You guys see that drift, dude? Dang, nice drift, Alec Wood. Thank you, said Alec Wood, as he goes off and dies in between World Race and accelerators. Did this guy join this? dude, that explosion there is really loud. Did this guy like join the silencers, or did he just die? Dan Dresden, because we don't really know. I mean, you assume he would just join the silencers, because everyone assumes Dan Dresden joined the silencers, right? Am I crazy? Long time, meet Alec Wood. That'd be crazy. Dan Dresden would be like, Kurt, I am a silencer. And Kurt would be like, no, no. And he'd like get on his knees and start pulling his hair out. He would like tear his shirt off. That'd be so crazy. Kurt doesn't care for Dan Dresden, dude. Come on, he never cared for any of the street breed. I think it's crazy. Kurt's just kind of there. In Road Race, he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm a team of one. He's the guy who's a team of one, dude. Because he doesn't care. He doesn't give 2 flying feathers about the street breed. He like, you should have stayed with street breed, Kurt. You could have won $5 million. Talk is cheap, Dresden. Dang, Kurt really didn't care about the street breed, huh? Oh, the street breed, man, the street breed and the Scorchers and the Dune Rats. Dude, I'm telling you, Road Race only focused on the team leaders. But the Road Beast, they focused a little bit on Ski and Esmeralda, and like that was it. And I was like, oh man, the Scorchers and the Street Breed barely got any love. And the Dune Rats is, man, dude, man. That's why all these guys are like strangers, you know what I mean? Stranger danger. I used that twice, right? Yup. And you guys did not see it in daylight. Sorry about it. Look at this guy. These renders of them look really... Why does this guy look like lower quality compared to the rest of them? This guy looks like those like 3D animated GIFs that you see, you know what I mean? That's like the quality of him. Why does he look so different compared to everyone else? Whatever, dude. My name is Felix Sharky. Like Sharky because like wave rippers and like sharks and surfing is, you know, dude, this is the track that never has music. Oh, it's Power Pipes is Power Pipes in Stone Track Challenge? Dang, I haven't played Stone Track Challenge in a bit, dude. I feel like it is, right? Yes, I remember it is. Remember how Stunt Track Challenge, one of the default decals that you see the cars have is like that weird swirl, and Vert has that same swirl in his shirt in Road Race, and people are like, what's the connection here? But like the actual explanation is probably just like, it's probably just some PNG that they have sitting around. So they just put it there. Like there's no deeper meaning to it, and I think that's funny. Front flip? Yo. There's only one track on this entire, I mean, one jump on this entire track. So like, you know what I mean? It's not that hard to the hard part is staying in it. Just remember, no, stay in the group. Okay, this thing, ooh. This thing has way better grip compared to the other cars that I've been using. Dude, I took the cut and they're still in front of me. What the crap? Who's that? It's Mega Duty. It's Kev. I got you, dorks. Oh, from the Dune Rats, there's Rekus and Chuvo that appear for that one scene. Did you make it, Chuvo? Guess not. Banshee Castillo's in front of me. Get out of here. Check out these rocks. Forget the rocks, Banshee. Check out that sky. It's still a track. That's my world. She looks like all fake and Play-Doh-y, dude. Oh, the way the lighting changes is funny, dude. It changes between like cell shading and like Play-Doh-y. I don't know. That's what I always called it. Like when Kerr in Hot Wheels City, when he's like Galarum, and then it shows his face for like 1 second, maybe like a third of a second. He's like supposed to be yelling, but he's not. He also looks Play-Doh-y there. Dude, they look so much different with their helmets on, dude. Crying out loud. I'm glad Acceleracers rectified this. Although maybe it kind of didn't, because Kurt still wears like that like helmet over his entire head. Does Ver wear a helmet in Acceleracers? I don't know, for some reason I don't remember him wearing a helmet. As he's like racing around through the realms. Does he wear a helmet? Is it just Kerr? They don't wear a helmet for the Storm Realm, because you know they're still getting settled, so like they don't have helmets. Or do they? I don't know. Scirocco wears a helmet. Yeah, Scirocco wears a helmet. Oh man, there go the sub. I don't remember, dude. I don't remember. But I'm glad they rectified, like in MF Ghost, Initial D, obviously they don't wear helmets. But in MF Ghost, I'm glad that they don't, because the characters look better without helmets on, let's be honest, dude. Look at Fluke. This guy drove like that. I mentioned it already, but I forget what it's called. I always forget what it's called. I feel like they should have just kept the colors of the car that this replaced and put it onto 40 something, huh? Oh, this thing has 0 grip. What the crunch? Dude. Wait, never mind. I only used P-pipes once. Never mind. I gotta use P-pipes again. Okay. They all went to the realms. They never came out. Are you kidding me? Look, P-pipes is back. Can Eel come out to play? Can Unagi come out to play? I miss when that thing was just called Unagi. And then maybe Odyssey came out and that's when they called it Eel. I don't know. Look, Kurt Wilde is always here, dude. What the crunch? Where's Dan Dresden at? You know what I'm saying? See you later, Kurt Wilde. See you later, said Kurt Wilde. Like 16 Angels too is always there once again. You never see any other Dune Rats other than 16 Angels and like, you know what I mean? Is that Maelstrom? Maelstrom's alright, dude. Maelstrom's alright. Maybe if I grew up with a sample of Maelstrom, I would like it a little more. Ah! Well, yeah, I don't really. Maelstrom's alright. It's alright. Don't say anything. It's alright. Is that Banshee Castillo? Like, if that's Vert Wheel in front of me, I'm gonna freak out. It doesn't look like it's 40 something, dude. I was just talking about that guy, dude. I feel like no matter what, I'll talk about no matter what when I gets to it. No matter what is a little weird in my opinion, dude. But I'll talk about it when I get across the bridge. I'll come back and give my story details later. Like I'm gonna do a barrel roll because I don't know what I'm doing next. Ah! It's always so hard to land, dude. God, the barrel roll. I don't know why, dude. I don't know why. I don't understand it. That's why I never do it. That's why I try to avoid doing the barrel rolls. Crisscross crash, you up? Is this 40 something? It looks like it. Dude, it doesn't really look like 40 something from this angle, huh? Maybe it's a low res model that's loading up right now, so it's like a little rounder. Okay, that's 40 something, dude. Dude, I'll get to Stunt Track Challenge eventually. And I'll do all the crazy challenges where you're playing as 40 something, climbing up the towers, which were impossible for me as a kid, but I'm like way better now. At least I think I am. I don't know. Well, when should I do Stunt Track Challenge? I don't know. I'll do it when I feel like it. Don't say anything. Whoa! You can power slide to hold the road better? Yup. Because meteor mode makes you lose grip. Front flip? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, there goes my meteor. I got another meteor mode coming up though. Hold up. Because that's what the meteors at the top mean. I like when people show gameplay of this game, like Hot Wheels Highway World Race gameplay, and they don't do like the meteors. You know, they don't do the button inputs. Dude, when I was a kid, I never did the button inputs because I was like too retarded to figure out what they even did. I was too, you know what I mean? I couldn't do it. It was just too hard for me. Well, it was so much better now, so I'm doing the button. Ooh, do some anti-crisscross crash action there. Remember how in World Race, in Hot Wheels City, Hot Wheels City is supposed to reference a bunch of Hot Wheel track sets that existed, backflip. Okay, that existed at the time, such as when Kurt is like Galorum and he hits Galorum and then Galorum goes flying and she lands on Octo Park. You guys remember that? I remember this. And then they took Octo Park and they removed the Octo and they included it in the Ultimate track set. And then there's that one bit that's like that with the low ceiling, and you have to unscrew it so that like more cars can get through it. Great! What do you? Dude, that's why. I always forget what I'm gonna. Look, if I get these rings, dang it, dude. I always forget when I do front flips and back, dudes. Maybe I should like. I don't know, dad. Whatever. There's no other jumps coming up. What am I on about? Get onto the holographic power slide to hold the road better. Oh yeah. Where they at? Whatever, dude, whatever. Look, we had Kurt and Banji. Okay, maybe the team leaders show up to play a little more than I thought, huh? Oh, I got one race where they all showed up. Oh god. Maybe that happened once a long time ago, but it's been very many years. World Race. Oh, if only there was like a Solo Racers game. Oh, if only there was an Acceleracers game. THQ was like impossible and they didn't do it. Okay, now it's 40-something trademark with Fluke, with Spock. Egyptian Junes, 2 twist or flips and a perfect landing will fill up your Nitrox 2 bar. Don't get greedy. Why they put that guy there, dude? They could have put like Banji or something. Banji could have fit, right? And be like, don't get greedy, but man, whatever. Better than Cut Wild's time. Care to explain yourself, Banji? Look, this is card number 6, and I'm also in position 6. What does this mean? Who's that? Vulture? Who's that? MST Suzuka? Which is straight from Stunt Track Challenge as well? That better be perfect, thank you. Yeah, all the replacement cars come from Stunt Track Challenge. Dude, what the crunch? Why was the guy Mojave, the guy that drives the MST, why was he replaced with that black guy in the fog room? What's going on here, Vulcan Vugan? Vulcan Vugan's like, what do you mean? I don't know. What happened to him? Maybe he stayed on the sun a little too long, I don't know. Dude, that looks like Roger Dodger in front of me. Is that Maelstrom again? Okay, never mind. Dude, I looked a little more red than whatever, dude. Maelstrom, it's always either Taro or Maelstrom, I see. Oh! Dude, 40-something feels a little heavy. It shouldn't, though. Do they still make 40-something? I don't think so, dude. Maybe the old Hot Wheels are better because it's like nostalgia speaking. You know what I mean, dude? If I had nostalgia for Eggshell Eraser, would I like it a little more? Dude, I was holding down. I swear to God. There we go. Oh! Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Oh! Look at the exhaust. Is that really the exhaust for 40-something? That's so weird, dude. Why is it? It looks a little strange. Oh, your cards are always red in this game because if you're good, you're always in meteor mode. What can I say, dude? What can I say? Look, do I do a front flip? Like, what's going on right now? Nope, I don't do a front flip. It's okay. Someone else is gonna get the shortcut right here. What I tell you, dude. What I tell you. Ooh, what I tell you, dude. What I tell you. Look, meteor. Dang, no meteors. No roller dogs. The arrow flash is here as well. Interesting. I never use arrow flash. I never use 40-something either, dude. So why would I use this car? It's a little weird and fat and doesn't really control very well. That's why I don't use it. Dude, Power Rocket feels better than this. I wonder why they replaced Mojave with that black guy in the fog room, dude. THQ is like, let's make these sick tracks that like look so much cooler than what appears in the actual movie, and they did. But at least we have the Planet Hot Wheels video game. I like how the Planet Hot Wheels video game had a water realm. Dude, what the crunch? My controller's breaking! My controller's breaking! Ah! The Planet Hot Wheels included a water realm. And the water realm in Planet Hot Wheels is very interesting. Especially when you're going in the underwater tubes part and you're like, you keep lifting off the track so it thinks that you're doing tricks, so then you go like super speed, you know what I mean? Oh man. Oh, I'll get to pee Hot Wheels eventually. I'll get to pee Hot Wheels eventually. I'll get to pee Hot Wheels eventually. Is this the second time I'm doing this? Is the oh man, I gotta do 40-something one more time, dude. One more time.